Alrighty, so welcome back, guys. We are here in the next game. Today is with AVANT Gaming versus Funked here, and it's looking, just by the warm-up here, it's going to be quite an interesting one. What do you think, Les?
Yeah, welcome everybody back again. As I said in the chat, that was a question by Strike Chaos that who do you think will take this map? I was honest, I don't know. This is going to be another match. As I saw in the previous one, AVANT Gaming had some struggles in first half and they had the east side actually. Yeah,
Yep.
they lost a lot of times bomb east side, so but maybe this is because that Funky Monkeys had a really good retake. I don't know. This is going to be 50-50.
Alrighty. Yeah, by the sounds of that, sounds pretty good though. We're just warming up here. We're just going to warm up our voices as well while we're on the thing. Yeah, AVANT Gaming was our last competitive team, was it not?
Actually, can you hear me? Or I don't know, something just went wrong.
No, we're live. I can still hear. I thought someone went quiet.
I was talking, but I don't know. Could you hear me now?
Oh, good. I can hear you. We're alive. All right. Here we go. Knife round to start us off. All right, and by the looks of things, oh, it looks pretty even. Looks for the things off. Funkers have taken down the knife round.
Yeah, actually, AVANT Gaming lost the knife round in previous matches, so knife round is not the strongest point.
Yep, and Funk is going to be taking the side of the CT, whilst AVANT Gaming will be taking the side of Terrorists. And yep, we're starting our first pistol round coming up very, very shortly. We're going to bring you Funked versus AVANT Gaming.
Yeah, the first round coming up. 4 Kevlars in each side, and there's a couple of flashbangs in the smoke. Yellow, the diffuse grenade. So this is a beautiful setup. 2A, 2B, and 1 mid. These are slowly but surely going at that B side. This is going to be a contact B. Now Jokes with a nice headshot on Pruden. These are on their side. Yellow with another headshot. And this is a 3 on. Now SK is on low HP. HP unfortunately. So, but Yellow had the diffuse kit. CD decided they just lost it. Have to.
Although it's kind of not in the ideal positioning for AVANT Gaming, they're going to be able to plant the bomb on B and have it pretty well locked down, giving the positioning. Whilst Funk Pucci's going to be going up the left-hand side of the B spawn, taking out 1-2, SK as well as Desbel, and Nasiri go down. The whole of AVANT Gaming does go down there while they get for the defuse. So well done by Funk to bring back that first pistol round.
Yeah, and another retake. So I don't know what's going on after situations. So they're just peeking all the time. They're losing the fights, the one-on-one fights, and this is a big.
For sure, Ben, and we're going to be having just what we would expect, a nice eco round for AVANT Gaming, whilst they push it up completely and totally towards the B side, going half the team going through mid, as both Noisia and Inject end up going up through the B apartments and looking down through underpass. And it looks like Funked is going to be spreading up pretty thin, only having 2 players locking down A, having Funked Elusive holding down Palace, and they're going to have to start realizing that they're going to start rotating towards B, because very, very shortly, coming towards the underpass, oh, I'd lie, Inject as well as Noisy going to be going through underpass and going towards the A point here. Going to be just casually meeting up in the middle again. Nice boost here. No one getting taken down quite yet, but they're inching towards each other nonetheless. Another boost, trying to get on top. Trying to be quiet, just trying to be careful, Noisia. Poochie's going to be probably in the worst position out of everyone right now because he is completely surrounded by terrorist players. Although they're looking completely the wrong way. Getting one headshot, getting not quite the second headshot just yet. Getting the second headshot, nice by Poochie. Going for the third, he gets a triple there. Nice plays by Poochie once again. And leaving Noisia by himself, and he gets taken down by Yellow. Nicely played there by Poochie. Definitely the MVP of that round.
This is really awesome, Poochie. So here comes the first buy round again. As in the previous match, we had the buy round, the third round.
Sure, nice big rifle round coming through with 5 AKs. No AWPs just yet, a little bit too expensive for this early part of the game. But the 5 AKs, another split push towards B by the looks of it. We'll see if they rotate towards A, yet again going through underpass. But by the looks of it, Poochie's going to be setting up on top of apartments, looking for that sneaky AWP kill. Already first player goes down, Funk Jokes does go down there. And Poochie with the AWP is coming out and reigning superior here in B apartments, while Noisia has to be very, very careful as an incendiary gets thrown down that general direction, forcing him back into the corner of the room.
Yeah, and this team play was really good by Funk D because Poochie asked his teammate to throw a flashbang into a B apps and managed to get frag in B apps. I think Poochie saw Cruden as well, B apps, so he has to rotate back.
For sure, and it looks like Inject as well as SK are pretty well locked down in the middle of the map. They kind of are just sitting in mid, just waiting for something to happen, whilst Elusive is just going to be rotating back towards the B point, just trying to lock it down, just not to be too aggressive and too far forward that if he does get fired upon, there's nowhere to cover, or fall back onto the ways of cover.
Yeah, and these are switching everything, just going that A side.
Yeah.
This is going to be an A split. 30 seconds on the clock.
Guys,
Only one smoke will remain. Inject.
Yeah, true. But they have to be careful pushing up towards A because Funk Yellow is going to be sitting here underneath. And one should go down, but he ends getting picked out by Inject. Nicely played. Xiong goes down also.
The Inject with his full skill in the round again. Poochie in the 103. And let's see Inject get it now.
Right, so it's just Poochie with the AWP by himself. He needs to play it pretty darn carefully. The bomb has been placed and Noisia is locking it down pretty comfortably. It looks like he's going to be going for that save round. Being careful with his, just pull out the pistol, just being very, very cautious in his positioning. Trying to stay alive. Just save the AWP. It's an expensive weapon. Just keep it there. And they should be good going into the fourth round.
Yeah, first round for AVANT Gaming coming earlier than in the previous match. It's at 6-0 when they managed to get the first round against Monkeys. So this is a better start actually.
For sure, it's pretty still even at this point. It's just his first few rounds. Usually, when you do see that first round go down for one side, and they are forced into the eco. They usually win the first 4-ish, but AVANT Gaming ends up taking that, one, which is pretty well and good for them to get them back into the economy side of the game. So, well played by them. Being careful up here towards mid. There's a lot of players pushing up through here, and Poochie's just going to get the flash off, keep him in pretty much their side. Try to hit the wall bang through here, trying to see what he can get done. Nothing yet.
Yeah, and actually we can see 3 UMPs. When you see that CD sign, and you can see 1 UMP side. The UMPs are I think. So you can code damage with it. Which is just still the angle. Standing out now.
Alright, still a pretty down standstill at the moment. They're playing pretty careful, but now Yellow knows that 2 of the terrorist side are up in here, win the ways of Noisia, as well as I think it was Decibel I saw. And he knows that they're going to be there. He has to play it pretty carefully. Just don't be too aggressive, and they should be okay. Just going to position himself on the outside of Van. He poked his head up, and they know he's there now. Whilst Inject as well as SK going to get boosted up in towards window there. One gets taken down.
Sure. Yeah. But he's going down. Choke's going to kill him from another room. So that's a 3-0 situation. These are coming in from Ram, but Young going to down both of them with the UMP. So Inject is gonna. Actually, now it's on 1 and 2, but get the third one to Pucci. 3-1.
Sure, it's looking pretty good for Funked. Another eco round coming up for Avant Gaming. Just playing it safe, just playing it cautiously.
Yeah, 4 Eagles and 1
Just they want to be fully kitted out for that entire rifle round, the full buy when it does come around. They just don't want to be lagging too far behind. It looks like a big mid push once again. Oh, already Pucci getting taken out with a pistol. Unfortunate there. And Jokes is going to find himself in a pretty good spot. He ends up going to be able to get the vision off on SK with his beautiful accuracy. Gets 2. Cruden takes out Young, and then Elusive following up with the SK kill there.
Yeah, and Cruden actually managed to pick up the M4. I think he should show one of his teammates because he's on 5 HP only. But now the bomb is going B. Got the information. And going to map with Noiser. Yeah, he actually managed the first frag and got the second one. Decibel going to plant that bomb. And Cruden is going to lurk behind, going to kill Yellow and Inject. Yeah, they're just going to close by a couple of armors, actually full armors. That's coming the UMP, 3 Eagles, and the 5-7.
Yep, it's gonna be pretty hard for them to even just contest this round straight up with the straight utility. And with Funk Yellow taken down with an AWP. That is never a good way to start a round. I'm sorry, Funk Yellow, but the accuracy there just took it down.
Jack could get the second one. B, yeah, the timing
is
everything.
Here he goes! Missed the shot, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a lag shot coming in, oh my god.
Only 9% of health remaining. One more tickle on him and he's going down himself.
Shot. SK and Decibel is going down as well. Actually, Jokes killed him with the USB, which is exciting. So, 4 on 3. Pucci's on 9 HP, Jokes on 13.
And they're all caught up in B apartments.
Ready.
The whole of the team is caught up on the top of B, and Elusive's going to be pushing around the side of it. The smokes are everywhere. He's not able to push out through market. He needs to play it pretty. He just needs to just stay where he is. He just needs to wait for that smoke to go around. But he needs to remember that Cruden's got the window completely covered. If he even tries to peek out, there is no way he's getting through that point. Whilst Elusive's going to be the gutsy one, and by the looks of it, he's going to be pushing out aggressively here, getting one pick off. Nice headshot there on top of Noisia as he comes around. Cruden's being the one that's being annoying here and is going to quite get the wall back there. Nicely played, and there goes pretty much the whole of it on the T side, and Inject goes down himself, and it looks like the defuse is going to be taken out here for Funked. Nice comeback there.
Actually, they've managed to get 4 Deagle headshots. This stack to the bench.
Elusive, you beast.
And they managed to get another retake. I don't know what's going on. Just AVANT Gaming losing all the time the afterplan situations. This is really weird.
Do you think it even comes to a point where they're planting just a little bit too early?
I don't think so. It's okay to plant the bomb. It doesn't matter when you plant it, but you have to hold. You really have to hold it because with those peaks, they can't win the one-on-one fights after the. So this is the reason they are losing rounds.
What just aggressive play by by Funked here. Kosh pushing up through mid, not letting them even get through. 2 nice flashes here. And Cruden as well, Decibel goes down, and Inject's going to be soon after that. The looks of things, 3 go down, and the bomb site is sitting here on the top of mid, just coming down through the corridor there. They're going to be able to lock this down easily against the last 2 players who are up in B apartments, just comfortably. So it looks like going to be another quick round for Funked, not counting Avast Gaming out just yet, but in a larger scope of things, this is way too comfortable for Funked here.
Yeah, and so you see these other players are saving that ball.
Being pretty careful. Noise is in a decent spot there. I may have spoken too early, but he can't see Xiong, who's just chilling down in that little walkway here on the top of mid. It's a 5v2. It's gonna be difficult in every way. Which way?
Yeah, that's good on the B side.
Yeah, they've heard him. He's made a sound. He gets taken down. Noisia, leaving only but one man with a dream. SK is the last man standing for Avant Gaming.
It's good.
And it looks like he hasn't gotten one of the kills, but he is super low, only with half health. And the headshot by Funk there takes him down.
Yeah, and I think Elusive with another 4K. He finished the previous round, so very nice stuff from him. And now actually AVANT Gaming first by Inja going to take the off. But another lot of grenades. Only 3 smoke excuse me. Yeah, 3 smokes and 2 flashbangs. I think it's not going to be enough. It's a weak buy.
And a pretty strong positioning here for Avant Gaming here on the B apartments there, with the AWP being nice and aggressive. Yellow is going to have to be pretty careful with his positioning. If he peeks just a little bit, he's going to be in a pretty bad spot. And the flash isn't getting thrown behind Inject. I don't believe Yellow knows it. If he peeks a little bit, he's going to get his head knocked off there.
Yeah,
actually, Yellow's playing with fire. He's out of utility too. He's got no grenades left. Oh, one more grenade goes up in there. I believe that was a flashbang by the looks of that. Oh, that was a frag grenade. I lie.
Now the push not gonna come because of the smokes. So thanks to start the T push. But these are going to stay B apartments. 30 seconds in the clock. Still have a short time to push. Under and going to connector. Oh, what a round coming in. Losing with another double coming in. He gets the third.
Nicely done by Elusive. Wow.
1 on 5.
I don't think it's going to happen. They've got an AWP there to pick up too. They lost the AWP.
Yeah. So that's another 3K. Elusive.
Nicely done.
Pretty good performance. And now a hard eco coming up. AVANT Gaming 62. The 4-round difference.
Another little bit of a split going towards B site once again. It looks like B site is going to be the flavor of choice for this particular round here. Alright, Cruden just waiting for this little bit of smoke to disappear before he makes any sort of big move, while Elusive's pretty well locked down the whole of A site himself. Preacher sitting in the mids once again, just keeping it locked down as he has done for most of these games, and Inject and Noisia are going to be pushing through the underpass there. Little bit of peeking. He knows Poochie's up there, he can hear him, but he's just whether or not he can get the shot off is the important bit.
Yeah. Oh, the Elusive going to spot SKO. Big off. But Cruden is actually in sandwich, but Elusive going to kill him. This is a second frag already for him. I know it's only eco, but nice and going to
shooting his own player there, Inject, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to be pushing up to B. B's going to be the flavor again, once again. And it's only 3v5 at the moment, getting a lot of damage done. A lot of the play, or all the players are wounded in some way, shape, or form, making them such easy targets. Noisia goes down. Nice play. Nice wall bang. Second play goes down.
Poochie actually still.
Yellow head is all.
Yeah. And this is exciting. Yellow not gonna buy an amp. He's gonna hold. Now in the 10th round of the first half, another buy round coming up, and we have more grenades. So there's a fast push coming. Jokes and young and whoa! This was really a bit shaky, but
quick trade there though. So they're even, and Jokes is super low. He's only got 3% health left. One little tag on Jokes, and he's going down himself. Inject playing it pretty carefully, but AVANT on, Poochie, sorry, on the AWP is going to take down Inject there. Elusive goes down himself, and this leaves it with a 3v2. Now pushing towards A side, where Poochie behind a big wall of smoke.
Oh my god.
Oh, good old Poochie there. Wow, he's getting the shots.
This is unbelievable. Poochie is on fire as a loser. This is unbelievable. 1 minute still on the clock, and Cruden just crouching there behind that.
There's not much else he can do. Poochie has got the flick of the wrist that he needs, and Yellow ends up taking him down with the AK.
Yeah. The two. And there's a pause coming up.
Little tactical pause here, so they'll be back very, very shortly. Wow, it's such a one-sided game once again for Funked, but again, as soon as the sides end up switching over, AVANT Gaming still has a pretty good chance to take this game back when they hit CT side.
Yeah. I think they should call pause previous match as well, but they didn't do it. So now we will see. Going to be a magic timeout. Well, is going to take an AK. Will actually only manage attack 9. A couple of grenades, and this is going to be a fall. Yeah, this is going to be. They're going to.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, here we go. Now split push towards B by the looks of things with these players. Going through mid goes Inject and Cruden here. They're using the incendiary grenades to push anyone away who would have an AWP completely off the point. Poochie's a beast. I don't want to be biased in my casting in this game, but Poochie is being a god in this round.
Pretty nice AWPer.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. They're going up towards the boost here. Both Noisia and I believe that is Inject. Oh no, it's Cruden up there. He's going to be going for that little bit of boost, taking out Jokes. He's in a pretty bad spot, and Jokes gets the hit with the AK. Unfortunately there, putting AVANT Gaming back on the back foot once again.
Yeah, and this is already 3-on-4 now.
Nice headshot from
the
3-on-3.
3. Yeah, they can push that A side, but now the 2 A's off. Let's CD spawn.
Another nice headshot by Inject. Wow.
The last 2 CD players are on CD spawn, so Azibel with a nice headshot, and this is 1-on-3. Actually, Poochie can do this if he wants. Let's see.
You can see the legs through the bottom of the smoke. Just.
Yeah. Let's see.
Here we go. He's just sitting there. Noisy is so close. If he just hits the bang. There we go. Oh, unfortunately, Poochie goes down. The odds are very much stacked against his favor there.
Yeah. Funk has a lot of money, so buy as well. Which you're going to take off as usual. So actually Noisia. Let's check Noisia. What he has? Oh my gosh.
Where is Noisia? There he is. 9.
An auto sniper. Oh my god. What's going on? Insane. Just that. Yeps. Nice grenade. Does it both? 70 each. 70.
We're pretty split up this game. Cruden's being the most aggressive here, and he gets taken down by Elusive there, unfortunately. Leaving Inject here in mid going, I'm not sure where exactly I want to be, as Noisia is trying to push up here. He ends up getting one of the kills. Noisia's doing pretty well here for himself. Jokes is coming up behind him though. I don't think he realizes just yet. Jokes is going to jump up and get the kill, and Noisia so very comfortably. Watch this kill.
No, don't kill Noisia, please.
No, there he goes. He tried.
Now. That's a tag onto Eject by Poochie. Through the wall again. Jokes having some fight. Decibel.
He knows the connection he needs, he just doesn't know where exactly he's going to get it from. He's got a good rotation there. Oh, Inject is just sitting up on top of the block there, getting taken down by Decibel.
Oh my god, what's going on? Inject is going down 1 on 2, Decibel. 20 seconds. He has a nice frag. There's a 1 on 1. Young. I'm going to catch him. Oh no! Take it. Gosh.
Wow, this is way too stressful. And he gets a kill, nicely done through the wall. And he's gonna get the defuse.
And I don't know what is it.
Open defuse.
Open defuse. I don't know.
Priorities.
Nice round.
Did he pick up the AWP with the skin just because it looked pretty? I think he did.
Yeah, actually.
I'll give him points for that. Alright, so Avant Gaming pushed into yet another eco round, completely hard eco by the looks of it, with only a little bit of equipment, not too much.
Yeah, SK just throw top. That's the ball as well. Flashbang. 2 Deagles and 2 PD50s in the Glock. Then actually, big Glock. Inject is over than 21 HP. Now, this time for elusive.
Caught in the fire. Noisy's caught all in the fire. Looks like he's been taken down pretty quickly.
He likes
He's still going, he's still kicking. Well done.
To be crucial. Is not going down.
So one goes down, at least takes down
Noisy. That's a frag. So 5 Deagle headshots. Not that
I don't know, but not at all.
But not in this.
Easy. This round is looking pretty convincing for Funked, I'm not gonna lie.
And 3. Yeah, and the 3 is not good.
Alright, so going into round 14, we are going to have a little bit of a split push up on towards mid-top, as well as Decibel with the AKs going to be pushing towards B-side, and they're going to be keeping the bomb towards...
Whoa. I think, sorry for the technical issues. I'll see, just crashed. But radio cast coming in. Elusive with a nice headshot to Cruden. Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Alright, so the whole of CT is going to be holding down the A point, and we have both Noisia and Inject pushing up through connector here. And I have to be pretty careful on pushing up to that because it looks like Yong and Poochie have got locked down, and we know how Poochie is with those headshots.
And this. Yeps. I think Decibel is waiting for his teammate. Inject. Another T. Oh yeah, he's in under. Or short. Excuse me, he's in under, but he's on short. And now pushing. Nice headshot by SK onto yellow. The push is going in. Decibel with another frag to Joe. This is going to be a 3v4.
Instantly go for the plant. Elusive going to be coming through the door of market, getting headshot instantly. Decibel and Noisia take out both Elusive and Yong. And Poochie, with his beautiful AWP, is going to be taking out Noisia. But they end up getting the kill back as Inject takes down Poochie.
Yeah. So, wait. Poochie going to take this back.
Poochie's got a reputation to uphold here. Alright, full nice eco round for Funked.
Yes. That's coming to pose. I don't know. Technical issues. Fun. So yeah, now swim. Who has cancelled last round, first half.
Alright, so here we go, going into round 15 here. We just kick off after a nice little tactical pause, and it looks like it's going to be going for the very, very standard sorts of play, but now we have the bomb going towards A site rather than B, and we have the whole of Funk's team spread out as they usually do, with Elusive sitting up here in... Alright, so pretty passive play so far. Ooh, Elusive taking some shots he doesn't want to be taking from SK down on the other side of mid. Whilst the bomb slowly but surely working its way towards A site. Inject with the AWP is going to get a decent shot if he gets a split second of a chance. Doesn't quite get the shot on Inject. Here we go. Nice. See if his flash does anything. Oh, nice flick by Inject on Yong. Nicely played.
On? No. Yeah, this is a beautiful shot. Check. Now SK just lurking on that short area. Yellow going to pick him. Yes, he's two, but managed. So 4 on 4. Another nice frag by Crew. These are push that A side. Joke's getting flashed. All the city players are coming from connector and jungle. Poochie with a nice shot onto Cruden. Joke's going to kill Decibel, and now it's from a 3v4 we are on a 2v3. And Noiser.
Oh, Jokes get taken down by Noiser, and it looks... Oh, didn't quite get the flick there. Inject not quite getting the shot he was looking for in that shot there, while Noiser does get taken down. He's the last man standing for Terrorist on this point, and it needs to take down a team where he's pushed towards the bomb, which he doesn't quite get, because both Poochie and...
Yeah, I thought they're going to line up, and we were close with a nice double. But
that would be pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, that would. It's going to be level 4, second life. Coming soon as possible. So short break and do. Come back. Welcome everybody back.
Alright, so here on the second half with AVANT Gaming now on the CT side and Funk on the Terror side for their first part is now 4-11 and just talking about the scores, and we're going into our first pistol round where the nice little full rush towards A looks like it's going to be the flavour of choice here for Funk. Already playing a very different game compared to AVANT Gaming, but AVANT Gaming is not going to be too scrubby with it. They're going to be locking down the whole of A site nicely. A bit of a trade out there, and it's not looking as comfortable for AVANT Gaming yet again. Just Funk playing so very aggressive here in the early stages in the pistol round, where they can, once the AWPs and stuff, before the AWPs and stuff rather, come on into play.
And Elusive managed to get 3 kills again. Poochie getting a nice life there. And it's 12-4 now. Big unfortunate for AVANT Gaming because that they managed to get the second pistol round of the match, but 25 frags, Poochie with 19. This is all.
I'm telling you, Funk likes playing aggressive. A full rush through mid now, by the looks of things, just locking up behind the card here. And they're just going to lock it down easily, leaving the bomb on the bottom side of T-Apps. And just smoking out the whole of window there. Just taking Inject completely out of the equation and just being able to get themselves into an even better position.
Yeah, and AVANT Gaming actually pistols. Because I think they're going to buy in the next round. Lose if the nice headshot. Inject. Bomb is still in top mid. Woody on T-spawn.
But at the moment they do. Yeah, but at the moment Terrace does have a nice, not a big lead, but a nice lead in kills. Oh, now it's a nice big lead. A 5v2 or 5v3 rather isn't overly favourable for our Avant Gaming, and we have Cruden here setting up on the ladder, just trying to get a decent spot, taking down Yellow, and he's gonna take down Elusive also. Nicely played, and then Yellow takes down Cruden himself and Poochie.
Slow round coming up. Yeah, he managed to kill an AK and a UMP player.
Nicely played.
So, well, SK just missing the headshot.
So he got one of the shots. He's pretty bruised. Young is pretty darn bruised, and one more shot, and he looks like he's not having a good day. There it is.
Nice.
Doesn't quite get the kill. SK does go down. Poochie just also taken down by Dezabel, and Dezabel does he get the clutch here?
I don't think so. He's going to save the AK.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. Seeming. Here we go. He's running off, saving the AK, not risking it at all.
This AK useful next round.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're not gonna buy. Only Decibel both Kevlar.
Yeah, not a full buy by either side just yet. Just keeping the funds nice and high, just making it. Well, it's pretty much even ground since they haven't bought, but a lot of utility here for Funked. They did, max out their utility rather than their weaponry. But Dizabel, we're just getting the headshot there. There was reasons why he kept that AK, I tell you. He knew it was going to happen this round, going into round 3 in the second half.
Yeah, now the deep. Cruden with a nice headshot to Chokes and Poochie.
Poochie being Poochie.
Poochie being Poochie and the elusive being elusive.
Nicely done. Alright, so here we go once again. It looks to be another big push towards the A side on the most part, just generally speaking. A little bit of aggression coming through T-Ramp. Jokes is going to be the first one to just poke and push it a little bit behind the smoke, trying to get that little bit of gap that he can quite see through, just in case someone's in the corner. But no one just there just yet, and he's going to be pretty comfortable to push up, but Dizabel is looking up through Palace rather than looking to where everyone's pushing up, being T-Ramp. Alright, so as soon as Jokes start pushing in is when the action will start, since the smokes will be down by that point. Poochie getting spotted down to 11. He's tagged pretty heavily there. Here we go, one going down. Yellow getting pick. SK playing it pretty good, and Jokes down next. Nice seeing him through the smoke there. And the bomb was instantly being planted. The bomb is, they just instantly plant that down. But they're pretty bruised. 2v4.
Elusive is on 1 HP.
Young playing it nice. SK does go down from Young. And he's the last one. He's the last man standing now. Noisy poking around the corner. It looks like he's going to get the headshot nicely done, but Young does go down himself, allowing Inject to get the defuse.
And Elusive managed to get his 30th frag. It's only 19 rounds. Gone, so really perform. These all have money, so they can back. Smokes. Thanks. Side, you can see a UMP. And
still not quite a full buy for Funked here, that he's going for mainly the rifle round. Oh, nice pick by Inject, taking out Yellow with the AWP. Didn't quite seem through the smoke, but the lucky pot shot ended up paying off for him.
Whoa. Yeah, both Opers, I mean, Jax and Pucci are doing well. Nice plays with the AB.
Alright, so there's not much to cast just yet. They Elusive has grabbed the bomb and is now pushing towards Palace again, but I believe he's not gonna risk going through T-ramp. He may very well do it, but I totally lie. He's gonna be pushing towards T-ramp. Alright, so here we go, walking his way up, Pucci with not Pucci, Elusive with the bomb. The favors are kind of stacked against him, but the two guys are communicating well, are pushing really really in sync with each other actually, pushing up towards the A site. Just a little bit by little bit. 37 seconds left on the clock here. Pucci, Elusive is going to start picking around the corner, just trying to get all the, look at all the usual spots. We have SK up in Palace. We have Decibel locking down the A site from CT spawn. Here we go. All right, the moves is happening, and he gets picked down. Two taken down instantly before they end up getting a chance to meet up.
Yeah, Fangdi is still at match point, so AVANT Gaming can bring it back if our hard echo coming up. Fangdi, so round. Maybe.
Alright, here we go.
Black Shawl by Inject on Pucci.
Throwing down Noisia, throwing down an incendiary grenade down through B apartments, just making sure that no one can push up there too comfortably. But unfortunately, Pucci gets taken down in mid, and that's where the bulk of Funk will be in this particular push. Young trying to take down Cruden up there, and it looks like he's not going to quite get the headshot. Cruden taking it down on him with the UMP, and then Jokes taking out Cruden, following it up pretty darn swiftly. Yellow, you beast with that deagle. Alright, here we go. So it's now a 1v3. Didn't quite work since Decibel was using the AWP.
No. I think Fangdi is called kind of tactics.
I wonder what they're thinking. I wonder what they're strategizing.
Yeah. I think there's isn't going to be an all buy that money.
If anyone is in chat does have any questions or would like to talk to us, now would be a best chance to, so we're not concentrating on the game, we are concentrating just in general to each other, having a general chat, so opening it up to chat a little bit. Pretty lengthy tactical pause here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. What's going on?
And given the loadouts, Avant Gaming does have a chance to bring it back. They have to win quite, but
Yeah. Maybe we will see a huge comeback, do you think?
don't know. It's a good opportunity.
Be exciting. Or at least just watch an overtime. Maybe. Bring it back
Awesome.
to time should die. I don't know if Pucci and Ziv keep up the good work.
For sure.
Doing
Alright, here we go.
that's coming. The unpose 5 AKs are going. No, yeah, I thought I'm going to take an AK. He had $4,000 and he buys a just to make me.
Pretty decent rush coming towards A site. Yellow with the bomb here is going to jump up and on top. Of the trough, and just playing a little bit more on the defensive side, not rushing in heads first and guns are blazing just yet. I'm sure that's what they'd like to do at this point, but Elusive has locked down T-ramp completely, just sitting in there. He's got himself a decent position, and if anyone pushes in, he will be the first one and the first one to get the sights on them. And Yellow needs to be careful getting the headshot, and yeah, as to say, Elusive don't get the kill there, as I did call, but Inject gets Elusive back.
Yeah, and that's already a 2-on.
Wow, Funk's actually looking pretty redundant in this round. Like, wow, just getting totally shut down here on A site and leaving Jokes by himself.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Only one player for Event Gaming went down, like totally just one player, which is not what we've seen so far in this particular match. He's be careful peeking around this corner. I think Noisier knows he's there. Jokes needs to be careful on the way he pushes through this. Everyone knows he's there, and everyone is aiming at... Oh, there he goes.
He tried to be sneaky beaky and crouching, peeking, but not in this game.
The idea was there, and we'll give it to him.
Yeah. Now pistol buy and up. Fang D. Oh.
Yeah, a little bit starved for cash at this point in the game.
Comeback.
Could very well happen. Be quite interesting. Alright, SK sitting at the back of the fire. Oh no, from ticket here, sorry, my mistake. And it just looks like the aggressive side of Funk that they did bring out in the first few rounds of this just isn't there anymore. Like, it's a very very different change of pace compared to what we've seen in Funk the first few rounds. But Zhang is getting up inside. Oh, hang on. Coming up through vent. He doesn't realize that Noisy is just there, just outside. He has to be careful. He's at a peek and gets to the AK. Okay.
Yeah. This is a lot. I mean, just so young. So it's 2-on-4 already. They're at run boost. Oh my god!
2 gets taken out quickly by Cruden. Nicely played.
And now a Byron coming up. Pucci buying up. So,
alright, full buy here from both sides, both with the AWPs. Looks, let's see who ends up getting the decent or the better side of these instincts. These round now that it's a pretty even playing field. We do know that Funk, with their entire loadout completely kitted out, they do play a pretty good game using their frags, smokes, and everything else at their disposal. And it looks like most of the teams are pushing up here through mid, and that's where their best bet at the moment. Elusive pushing out behind cart, getting on top of the cart there, just trying to see if anyone's pushing through window. No one yet. And that already was a 5v4, not quite looking too good for them, but Decibel and Inject is totally locking down the A side, as well as Cruden and Noisy going through window and pushing towards jungle. Alright, just slowly moving now, slowly using the smokes to push their way up onto A site. Noisy is just going to be chilling here on the outside of connector. Trading it out, so it's still a lead, or no, even match now, sorry, mistaken. They don't realize he's there. Yeah, Noisy didn't realize he was flashed, that's okay. Alright, here we go. The flash goes down, yellow is set up, and the headshot goes down. Nicely played by Noisier.
yeah, and don't forget about Chi. He's still on that ramp side, so he can do some stuff. Just slow faking through CD kind of angles.
Isabella,
Oh
how
my
did he
gosh,
know?
what the?
How
What
did he
the-
know?
Oh my god.
Was that just a
How did
lucky
you know
pot
that?
shot?
How
Or
did you
he
know
do
that?
I think I might
He's
just leave my headset. I'm leaving my headset here. I'm just gonna walk away. Thank you. Poochie, you beast.
What was that? What was that? I just kind of blew.
I think we'll just give Poochie the microphone and he can cast himself. It's entertaining enough.
Yeah, just made an interview with him. That I want to ask him that. What was that shot to do? And this.
Did you know he was sitting behind that box? Did you actually understand that? Nicely done by Avant Gaming once again.
Yeah. They're coming.
You said come back, and I think it may very well happen.
Yeah. Avant Gaming just found themselves and taking the rounds. This was the 6th round in a row.
Yeah, looking pretty good.
Yeah, but because of the money balls lost rounds.
Poochie, you need to stop. He's just too good. He knew.
He has to toggle off.
Alright, so we got the players pretty well split up between most of the players sitting on the midpoint, and that's just where Funked has been favouring, just pushing through on either of these points here in today's game. I feel like if they want to start actually bringing this back, they need to mix it up completely and just go for a full rush or something just totally different, just to totally throw Event Gaming completely off their game. But they're going to be playing that more passive round yet again, and just the slower the rounds are, the more time that Event Gaming has to rotate, move around, and get in position to totally counter everything that Funk throws at them.
Yes.
Joke's just sitting up here in Palace is just going to move back down towards this CT spawn, or sorry, the T spawn, while the bomb slowly but surely makes its way towards B through the apartments, but Poochie gets taken
angle.
down.
The inject with the nice. This is unbelievable.
These AWP shots this round or this game have been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, most of the players are
nicely
really
done
well.
by Decibel. Wow. The reaction timing there has been so spot on, and Funk gets taken down yet again. Not what I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it would be a takeout, clean out by Funked, but Funk Game is bringing it back.
Now a pistol buy coming up, 5 Tech 9s. To be a push. Yeah, they're all going A. Fast A coming in maybe. No. The small ram, but flash. No, they're pushing through. They're just pushing. It's yellow. They're going in.
I told you they need to mix it up, and looks like that's what they're gonna do, but just not quite like this. Pretty one-sided fight there. Now it's going towards a 4v2. I may have had to take back what I said before in terms of just giving them advice. I'll let them do what they do best, and that's slow push, and Inject's going to probably take the last player out here. Oh, yellow, you freak. That was good, nicely done, but SK coming in.
Oh, yellow gonna clap. That would be unbelievable.
If yellow clutched that, I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but it would have been great.
Show me your hat. Everything.
I'll tip my hat to you, sir. Alright, here we go. A nice, decent push here coming up towards the mid again. Oh, he needs to be careful coming out through there. Inject. Missing the AWP shot.
And maybe it's going to be a split A, because 3 players are pushing.
Could very well be. They're pushing up towards the cart here. Now just getting up behind it.
Yeah, Pruden is just holding the end of the smoke. That's coming in the smoke. That's gay. And I shot on Young. Managed to get the entry frag. So 1 minute 20, 1 minute 10 on the clock, which would be nice. Only on to show. That can push to A. Chokes with a nice headshot onto Decibel. And yellow. Another headshot onto SK and maybe this is going to be the 15th round on the 2 on 4
look
now.
at it. Avant Gaming had a dream, and it looks like, for now, Funk is going to crush that dream this round. Nicely done. But again, it's not over just yet.
Yeah, just wanted to say that it's not over yet. 15th round.
If he clutches this round, I'll be
But
very... Ooh, Jokes get taken down through the wall. I'm done. Inject, you
What
beast.
the hell is
Once
going
again,
on now?
I think Yellow's gonna be able to take an inject down here, though. Yellow's gonna be able to take inject. Oh, no! This can't be happening here.
Oh my
One
god,
more
they're
gonna
gonna
take it down. They're gonna clutch it. Oh no, my god! Poochie gets taken it down, but the bomb goes off. Oh, nicely done! Oh, what was that? That was not okay.
Oh no! Silence.
A minute? A whole minute of silence.
I don't know what's going on in this match. This is the best match I ever cast in Australian Premier League. Let's be honest.
I'm telling you, we Aussies, we try pretty hard. We give you the close games, and I'm just gonna keep talking and make ourselves feel.
Actually, last time when I casted Legacy SMC matches,
Yeah.
it was an overpass last week, and it was 16-1 and 16. So I don't know, something switched. Because Mirage, I think.
We just respect how aggressive Decibel's positioning here is on good old balcony. There is no way Jokes is getting anywhere with this. Bye.
Yeah, they're going to take down Jokes. Poochie following him. But
always Poochie.
Still
always the
Poochie.
Poochie.
With a nice double.
Looking good. Alright,
Yeah,
Young's pushing up through. Wow. Inject. How? How is Inject doing this? Again through the smoke. He couldn't see Young at all. He ended up getting the kill.
What are we going to do if Yellow?
I mean, Yellow's been pretty close to clutching so far, so he may very well do it. There goes one headshot. Doing it pretty well. Playing it very, very safe. Just don't poke too aggressively, or poke really aggressively. There goes another headshot. Nicely done. Last headshot and he wins the round. Oh, he's gonna go for the plant. He's going for the plate plant. Oh, he's gonna fake it. He's gonna fake it.
Yes,
Yellow, you beast. Nicely done. Nicely done.
16-12.
Funk takes it. GG, boys.
16-12. This was a close match. This was
I'm
really
telling you, AVANT Gaming had a dream, and they came in so close, but they did really, really well to end up taking that game. But congratulations to Funk to win that round entirely.
Yeah, and this is a bad day for Evan. And they lost the matches played, unfortunately. But this was a really close match. It'd be awesome.
Alrighty, so that is our game for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. We are going to close off a particular match. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to Funk. But if you do, we are going to be hosting the TF2 CappingTV stream, which is going to be our other stream running for the the Team Fortress 2 competition. Go check that out if you've enjoyed what you've seen here. And from us as casters, Mimmoh, I say goodbye, and my co-caster.
Yeah, thanks everybody. I was Leszklaren, so thanks everybody for joining in. You enjoyed this match.
We'll see you all in the next one. See you later, guys.